Okay, guys. All right, Gemini, what do we have? Okay, the first card we have for you is success. Wow. Okay. You may be going into this mid-month here thinking about success for whatever reason. You might be dreaming about it, or you might be thinking about it coming up in your future, or it might be here right here and now. You might be receiving some award. You might be receiving a promotion. You might be receiving acknowledgement. You might have reached a certain level in your life where you've really just achieved the max, the excitement and the glory of something that you've been wanting. And normally this card would have to do with something practical. So it could be to do with work, usually foundation, a home, work, money. So there is some kind of success that you're thinking about in the beginning of this month, or sorry, the mid-month. This is for our mid. Okay, that's fantastic. Let's see what else is here for you. And then we have this inner voice. This is the voice, you guys. So this is how you're going to be acting. You're going to be acting here with truth. And when I say truth, I mean the clarity, the wisdom, the higher self, using the truth from within who you really are. You're going to be speaking it verbally. You're going to be speaking it verbally to yourself and to others around you. And you're going to be speaking in that truth, and you're going to be confident in who you are and what it is that you're saying. What it is that you're saying is very powerful. It's very strong. It's very meaningful. It's very true. It's very real. It comes from who your higher self. It comes from the wisdom and the knowledge that you have within yourself, and you're going to be verbalizing it. So, wow, this is a very strong card. I'm getting a very, very, very strong feeling from this card for you guys. So, this is really, really fantastic. And the next card we have is understanding. You're going to be feeling a very strong feeling of wisdom, of understanding. Maybe you felt in the past, okay, you're coming to a realization. I think that's why you have success here, and you're able to speak your truth right now, because you must have felt that you were not able to speak up in the past. You didn't feel successful, and you didn't feel like you could have success. You didn't feel like you could speak up. You didn't feel like you could even change. You didn't even know it existed. You didn't even believe it was possible. But right now you're feeling it. You're actually feeling freedom. Whatever the success has happened in your life, and this clarity and truth, it's brought you guys a freedom, a real sense of freedom here. I've got so much freedom from you. You guys are feeling things that you've never felt before. You didn't know that it was possible to be free. You didn't really, I mean, you must have always known, but there was probably a part of you that didn't think it was going to happen. But here in this mid-month, you guys are actually going to be feeling and understanding why you felt trapped, why you didn't see the truth before. And now you're coming to this amazing realization, you guys. This card is so beautiful. I want to get it framed. If you can see, hopefully, that this little bird, this beautiful yellow canary, is in this cage, okay? It was in a cage. And outside of this cage, there's all these other canaries, flying around free, flying around, having the joy of their life. And this little canary is in its cage, stuck, trapped. And it doesn't think it can get out of the cage, but it's out of the cage. You guys are out of the cage. Gemini, you're out. You're having an understanding. This card says understanding. You're realizing that you do have a choice. You're realizing that you can be free. You're realizing your mind is coming to a new level of awareness that's allowing you now to see things in a way that you were not able to see before. And that is giving you an amazing ability to feel free, okay? And the next card we have is the totality. Totality is a card of trust in others and the need for others in our lives to help us through our lives. We do need totality. We do need support. This is a card of support and trust. It's a card that says we can trust. There must be some kind of in order to take steps in our lives, in order to evolve and grow, we do sometimes have to work with other people, and we do have to trust them, but we need to find the ones and the people that we can trust, right? But this is a card of totality and just a beautiful understanding that of seeing things in a way, and realizing things and doing things even in a way where you're able to really get things done. You're able to really make a change. You're able to really move forward in a positive way and be successful, because you can trust. You can trust in totality. You can trust that there are people out there to support you, that there is hope, that we're all in universal consciousness, awareness. We're all, if we're all in that beautiful energy, we're all there for each other. And it's a beautiful, comforting energy that helps and guides and supports one another. So these are three people on a swing, at the circus. And they're basically flying and catching one another. And this person cannot, if this person drops this person, then this person's going to fall. And if that person falls, this person's going to fall. So they all need to work together in order to achieve great accomplishments. And they trust one another. That's a very hard thing to do, swinging on that swing there. But yeah, it's a beautiful card. So you guys, looks like you guys are really reaching a high level here of something in this mid-month of March. It's really exciting. Okay, so in your main reading here, I have this energy of there's a choice that needs to be made in your life. And it looks like a lot of this energy does have to do with home, business, relationship, money. It looks like you're having a hard time making a decision. You may need to make a decision, but somebody needs to make a decision, and they're not able to make one right now. And for your foundation, we have the Four of Wands, and this is in reverse. So you might be losing your home. Okay. You might need to make a decision about your home, whether you sell it, whether you move or you don't move, whether you give it up or you don't give it up. Some of you Geminis are in a situation where you may need to separate or get a divorce or file a separation. And that might be happening as well right now, that you're needing to or you are filing for a separation, or you have filed for a separation or a divorce. And your home life is going to be, a little bit unstable right now, because you might be having to make adjustments, changes. You may not be knowing where you're going to live or whatever. But we do have, or you might be selling your home. You might be just wanting to sell your home. Or you might be needing to move. Okay. So there's something to do here with the house, the home, the foundation, the relationship. The relationship's either ending, or the home is you're losing the home, or some of you are losing the home, some of you are separating. So it just depends. The next card we have is this is the Seven of Cups. Sorry, the Seven of Cups, and this is a card of confusion. There's a lot of decisions that need to be made. Again, it's like somebody's having a hard time making a decision, an important decision. And of course, when things change, when there's a divorce, or when you are in the midst of, in the process of losing your home, there are a lot of decisions that need to be made. And might be overwhelming right now for you. There might be so overwhelming because, maybe this came suddenly, or maybe not. But regardless, there are decisions that are going to need to be made. And emotionally, you might feel like, wow, I just don't know right now at this moment. Maybe you have tons of options, and maybe they're all positive, and you're like, I want them all. I can't choose one. Or maybe you don't have a lot of options at all. Maybe the options you have are very difficult to choose, because maybe they're all bad, or, maybe one's good, or maybe the two are good, one's not, and you just don't know which one to take. Regardless, you're having a hard time. It looks like deciding, emotionally, what to get rid of, or what to keep, or where to go, or what your next step needs to be. So if this is in regards to your home, you just might need to get rid of some things and make some decisions. And emotionally, that's really hard, sometimes. So take your time, you guys. Be patient with yourself. And, just take the time and meditate on it, and see what is important and what decisions you do need to make. Okay. And it should come to you. When you're restful and relaxing, it's easier to make decisions emotionally, to get more clarity. It's easier when we're not thinking too much about it, because we focus we get really confused, it makes it even worse. So it's better to, when these things come up, it's better to sometimes meditate and step away from the situation. And that will help sometimes. Okay, so the next card we have is your recent past. There looks like there was a brand new, passionate relationship, or a brand new opportunity for a job, for a home, for a relationship. There was something in the past that was very passionate, and it came out of nowhere. And it was just something that you needed to move forward in order for it to work out. But this was in your past, so I'm not sure yet what this is about. Okay, so the next card we have is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. So there's a part of you right now that is a little bit frustrated and wanting things to move forward, and they're not right now. Right now, you're getting impatient possibly, or you're hoping so desperately for things to start turning in the favor, in the positive motion instead of the negative motion. And right now things are, it's hard to make decisions. Obviously there's something going on within your home. But you're over this. You're like, okay, I just want things to go smoothly from now on, because right now it's a little bit difficult here. We have some difficult energy, and this energy is making it a little bit hard for you, obviously, because we always want things to start moving positive. But the good thing is when things are down like this, when things are in these situations, they start turning for the good soon. It just sometimes there's holdups or delays because things aren't always that black and white and easy to get through the process. So unfortunately, sometimes we have to stay in situations a little longer than we want. But so the next card we have for you, this is about what's coming. This is basically what you have in front of you. This is the Moon card. This could be involving a person that, a Cancer, somebody who's a Cancer in your life. Man or woman, or if it's not a person, right now you need to be doing this. The suggestion here is to really take time to meditate, because right now you may be having a problem controlling how you're feeling. 1 minute you may be feeling one way, another minute you may be feeling another. You might be feeling out of control emotionally even. You may not be certain how you feel or what's going to happen next, or you may be needing answers, okay? Probably to get this clarity, So this card is here to tell you, it's here to give you advice, and that advice is to meditate. So if you guys don't meditate, if you do meditate, please continue to do that for this next 2 weeks. We are in retrograde anyway coming up here. So I know retrograde things do get postponed, obviously it's postponing because it's not moving as fast enough for you. You're not moving out of the situation fast enough. But once you guys do move out of it, everything's going to start moving towards boom, 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 fast, and it's going to start moving in a positive direction. But right now you are being challenged in the sense that take some time to meditate, to be alone, to quiet your mind, to try to clear your mind of all this confusion and all these options and all this stuff coming up in your life. Clear your mind of all of this, wipe it clean for now, just temporary, because you'll have to come back and make a choice. I'm not saying ignore it. I'm just saying once you have a clear mind, you can make choices easily. Sometimes if we just listen to music and focus on that for like 10 minutes, an hour, as long as you can. And when you come back later, you might have better answers or more clarity towards the situation. So it's just telling you to take some time out, meditate. You'll find the answers in yourself. The answers are within you. The answers are in your higher self. The answers are within yourself. And you have the Truth card. So you have a voice. Speak your truth, go in, get your answers, speak your truth, get yourself out of any kind of misunderstandings that you thought, were there. Now the truth can come out, and find that within your meditation. Okay, you guys, that's clearly being, is big for you, is to use your voice, your inner wisdom, and free yourself. So we have the King of Pentacles here. So this is an earth sign. It's a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. And this is somebody in this situation you might be dealing with, okay? So this could be a man or a woman because this is a general reading. So, maybe you're separating from this person. This person usually has a lot of, they're very stable financially and mentally and emotionally and financially. They are very stable. They're very good with money. They're very practical. They usually are managers, business owners. They own property. So you might be dealing with somebody, this person could be here to help you. This person here could be the one that you're dealing with you might be having issues with within your home. This person might be able to help you with your home, help you financially even. This person might be able to offer you some money or a loan or some advice to help you, okay? Or this is maybe just the person you're dealing with. And the next card we have is the Knight of Wands. This is a fire sign. So we have a fire sign here, and this person's in this situation. They're moving really fast. They want to move. They want results. They want action. They want everything right now. And they're very passionate about it. This could be bad or good, depending on how you look at it. Because they're moving so quickly, they don't really care. They might be missing details. They might be not paying attention to what the right thing is to do, and they might be moving in too quickly. So this could be somebody coming in to offer you something. This other person might be offering you a choice, a decision, a opportunity, a relationship, a job offer. This person could be coming in and out of your life too often, in and out, in and out. There may not be somebody you can really count on. So this person's really probably annoying to you, most likely. This person might be annoying to you because they're in and out and they're all over the place. You may not be able to trust them, but they also may be a good person. They may be just here to help you. They may be coming in to give you whatever. But this person is coming in possibly for some of you. And the next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. You guys are really, really hoping for a money to come in. You really might need some money. You're hoping for a new start, a brand new home, a brand new life, a brand new job, a brand new beginning, to financial security, to something of value, something that means something to you. You guys are really hoping for a new start and something to come in. And right now, like I say, it's in retrograde, and we're in retrograde. So it may not have come in yet. This might be coming in for you, but right now it looks like it's not coming in quite yet, or you're afraid that you're hoping it's coming in. That's for sure. You're definitely wanting this to come in, and I think you're expecting it. And maybe this King of Pentacles, this Virgo or Taurus or Capricorn is going to help you with this offer. Maybe they're coming in to give you an offer. I do see a commitment too. We have the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is here. There might be some kind of commitment coming in towards you. If you do have a commitment, if this has to do with a love relationship, I see that you have two people. You have a Virgo, Capricorn, or a Taurus, or you have a Leo, like a fire sign. So if you might have two people coming in to offer you a commitment of some sort. Or you guys are going to be committing to something. Maybe you're going to be finalizing something and you're committing to it, committing to finalizing, this divorce, or you're committing to end something. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new start of a relationship. It could be committing to end the relationship. But it also could be. So some of you guys might be getting some kind of commitment offer here. It could be work. It could be a love relationship. It could be any kind of commitment, but there is commitment on the table. And the outcome is the Six of Cups. This is the past card. Somebody from your past is coming forward. Somebody, the past is here, and it looks like it might be positive. So we definitely have some positive stuff coming in. Maybe this commitment is from somebody from your past that's coming in. And that maybe this is why. So if you do have several people coming in, this is why you're having a hard time making a decision right now, because it looks like you have two people coming in, or two options possibly. So you know, this could be, you might have been hoping for somebody to come back from your past. Well, they're going to be coming in. So you might need to make a decision at one point, you guys. But right now you're not going to. You're having a hard time. So things are going to be moving forward. You're not able to make really a choice right now, it looks like. So meditate, go within. This is what's important right now is take some time with yourself, you guys, and really determine what it is that you want. Find the answers here, okay? But it looks like a really exciting couple weeks here we have for you guys. Some things are wrapping up in your favor. Things are coming to change. Things are happening, and people are coming in. So this is a good reading for you.